Yes, good evening, everyone. My biggest issue was my pronunciation because I speak different languages, and now, thanks to Jehovah, and I have a gringa mom, she used to help me with my pronunciation and listening to the Bible in English and the kingdom melodies. And I always speak English with my friends. I can say I speak English like 70% where I am and my friends, and that's really helped me to improve my accent. Thank you, teacher Mike.
Congratulations, our beautiful sister. We're so happy to have you tonight. Let's go with you, please, Mr. Woodruff, our dear brother. Just open the microphone and say something according to your experience, the biggest problem or challenges.
Okay. Honestly, I can say that I don't think that I had a big challenge. The reason it's because I'm just crazy for that language. You know, I tryna build myself, like try to all the easiest way, like to speak English. I wanted to speak English. By the way, guys, I have a few testimony. Since that moment, I made a statement and I just follow it. I remember in 20, remember that I'm born in Delmas, like Delmas 31. That's where I'm raised and stuff. But I was like living in a camp, specifically in church and the work. They call it like church and the work, but in French it's called like Église sur les rochers. I was part of the of that camp, and I have two friends. They were like in a school organization. They speak English very well, but they were like on my age. I remember I was like older uh, than one of them. And we had like some American people came here, some like Marines, like people come like to bring support or assistance and stuff. Um, they love me. Like I don't know, it's probably like my behavior, my attitude, the way that I like dealing with people. They just love me. But the hardest part is because I wasn't able like to communicate in English. And since that moment I said that to myself, I have to speak English very well as an with the American accent. And since that moment, I didn't have a phone yet. I was a kid. Let me see, 2010, I had like 13 years old and stuff. And I we I don't know you guys if you know Pac Midori.
Mhm.
I had a friend of mine who were like sell like the song lyrics and stuff, and like Akon, Michael Jackson. Every week I have to buy five new song like to learn that like the lyric and to try to like to try to know like the song. And I was determined, uh, learning like new words daily, try to have conversation with others people. And I went to go one because it wasn't like too far because I've been, as I told you, I was in Delmas 31. And I remember one day I went like to the to go one institute. I wanted like to participate in a club to evaluate like my English level because I know I'm just working so hard. I try not to improve myself and stuff. And when I went there, they locked me out. They say you're not belong like to our school. I'm sorry. I said, what do you think if I pay you? They said, no, you have to part of the our institute. I mean, I have to be a student. I say, come on, man. But I said, okay, I would keep moving. I would keep moving. I've been like learning. I bought like a Bible in English, and I try to like build myself day by day until now that I'm talking to you guys. I have like my first notebook in English when I start learning myself, like self learning, and I've been learning, trying to improve myself, trying to improve myself. In 20 in 2012, I went to our school, to our English school. But when I've been started, while I start 2 weeks, they changed me the book. 1 month, they changed me like to another book because I had like a level. I can speak. I can communicate well. I know like the grammar part because I've been like trying to teach myself, guys, and it was like a great experience for me because when I went like to school, to the English school, big shout out to BI. It's called like Blessing Institute, but it's like a organization. But I had chance like to learn there. And when I start like evaluate myself and the others who said, um, I've been learning English for 2 years, for 3 years, 4 years, I cannot even speak. It's hard. I said, oh God, I'm so grateful because I made a decision and I follow it. I followed the statement that I made, and day by day, I take it like so serious because I start like improving myself, Um, honestly, for me, it wasn't like a challenge because I wanted like to speak English, I wanted like I love it. I want it and I want after it,
Mhm.
But in in 2016, with the organization, 2016, I had 19 years old and stuff. I would have chance like to have my first 2000 US dollars. I said, come on, man. you know, Imagine you 2000 US dollars. It's like it's meant a lot for me because I didn't know how I can have all that money. And since that moment, I said I need like to discipline myself more, and I have like I know like the power of decision when you make a decision, you know? And until today, guys, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful I made that decision because I remember when I done with my classical school, I've been trying like to start my university career and stuff, uh, country problem, and I had a friend of mine who it's got like grace, I don't know, or American trying to like integrate me like for our school, and she paid like the TOEFL course, you know, TOEFL course. She said that you need like to improve, like to get like the top level in English because the first test is gonna be like an online course, and unfortunately, with the 2020, when I had like chance like to start with the process to travel to USA, all those things has been like shut out. But I'm strong, man. I'm strong because with the English today, I have opportunity like to take care of myself, and now I have a beautiful family, guys. I have two princess, my wife, and our two beautiful years old daughter, you know. And when I see myself who like living in the or how stressful that country is, and I see myself, God take care of me, you know, because of my English connection. I built my business. Honestly, guys, as soon as we have chance like to like evacuate safely, I'm ready like to live in my country, you know, because I definitely find out the money, the million, the $1 billion that you need, it's not where you go, it's how you build yourself with it. If you have it in your mind. But guys, English open doors and doors for me, and God used me through that language is like through that language like to help others and to build myself, guys. And yeah, I can say I still like motivate because I'm a reader. I love books, I always like buy books monthly minimum. I have to read like two books, and that's the way that I try to build myself, because there's a lot of people that I really love. I see myself in them, but I know I cannot be them. But I try to learn what they do, like to what is the path, what they did. Like I follow a lot of like with people who had success in life. I buy them books. And daily I try to learn something new about English. And I built my community, like my atmosphere. There's some friends when they call me, honestly, if we have like 1 hour speaking, it's 1 hour improvement because I'm speaking English. I built my world, guys. If you really need like to have something great happen with that language, just focus. Imagine you learn a new English or new language or beautiful language has English. You don't have even like two friends in your contact you can give a call and try to have some practice with them. It really sucks. When you need something, you try to connect with the people who have like the same ideology, the same energy as you, and to build yourself to move forward. Yeah, I always motivate. The first thing, it's my dream. Even I look at them like so far, but I know they are close because it's in my mind, and I work for it. And not only that, and with books, it helped me like to believe in myself, learn how and when like the people felt why, and I develop myself daily, guys, and it's possible. Any of you who need like to learn English to make something good with it, you have the opportunity to do so, because thanks to God, everything that I have today, it's the strong and greatest key is discipline. I would always mention that you need discipline, guys. If you need to take off in life, you need discipline. And teacher Michael, thank you so much, and I'm so proud of you, as I told you. And I would always telling you that you have a great vision. You maybe don't really know how impactful it is for now, but in the future you would know, because you're trying to give something the world need. And yeah, I think it's all for now. It's not because I don't have much to say, but for now, it's all for now. Thank you.
Great, great. Congratulations. Congratulations, brother. I think you're a really good example for the other brothers as well, for the other friends. So, but anyway, we're so happy to have all of you, and we're trying to get something really interesting tonight.